live since me being on YouTube since 2012. I usually just do music and share and post and share inspirational quotes, affirmations, stuff like that. But I just seriously got into it. And I wanted to say, I'm not afraid to speak, but sometimes I choke up on my words because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Because when you're powerful, the power lies in the tongue, and the tongue can be a tongue of swords. And people judge you, and people like to perceive you in a certain manner or in a certain way, of such that you're not. So, what I'm trying to say is, I choose wisely the words that I say out of my mouth. I choose wisely what I choose to speak. I choose wisely the environments I take my vessel, my soul. When God said, fill your vessel, be the five brides awake and not the five brides sleep. When I was a young girl, I didn't understand them parables and them sayings. Now that I'm older, I understand. I mean, be careful of who you come in contact. Be careful who you spend your time with. Take care of your soul. Learn as much as you can learn. Grow as much as you can grow. I didn't understand it because the way they were saying it all scripted. But now I understand the code. The code is love you. Take care of you. Then help your neighbor, your staff. Then it'll be comfort. Make sure your house is in order. Don't try to work on nobody else's background and nobody else's house if you ain't working on your own. I wasn't into the live thing of people staring in my mouth, looking in my face. I'm kind of shy, but I speak well. Ever since I was a child, people always told me you should be a motivational speaker. You can touch lives, you touch hearts, you spiritual. You heal us, you speak to us, you help us in our households. People from 50, 70, 20, 30, 15. I became a parent at a young age. And people didn't really judge me. People respected me and loved me because I always stayed in school. I always did right by my mother. I was always an honorable child. It's just that I want you to know that in your family and in that friend circle, those same people that clap for you and pretend are the very same people who want to see you fail and who want to tear you down. They don't give a damn about you. It's whoever get the bread first. And I've always been a bag getter and a breadwinner. So there ain't nobody gonna ever take that from me. My mother surely resting in her grave right now. And she tell me every time I go to sleep, Meek, don't worry about them. Keep on going, baby. They always despise me and been jealous of us. You always been a beautiful child. Do what God tell you to do so you can make that bag for you and them kids. My mama loved it. What she say, money. I don't love money like that. I love God more. But I used to pray for my mother, cover our house, our home, our spirit. But Satan used to try to battle me and my mother. Satan used to come in, kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation, mothers against daughters, sons against father. But I wouldn't let Satan take my mother from me. I used to cover us. And I used to say, Mama, you got to kick those habits. You got to get up. You got to get that house in order. People don't want to listen. People don't want to listen. They don't want to hear nothing. They just want to do. They want it quick, fast. But they don't want to take their time and put the work in. They don't want to be self-sufficient. They want you to just listen to them and do what they say and fall for their bullshit. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So I tell people all the time, hey, you got to wake up. You're not the only person living on the planet. God got a whole world to deal with. He said he got the whole world in his hand. He didn't say he just had one address in his hand. He said, I got the whole world in my hand. I got a whole globe to take care of. The animals, the birds, the bees, the trees, even the people that ain't right. I got a lot of things to handle. I got more business than anybody on the planet. So who want to question my authority? So you got to think. It's other people in the world. It's other people that have other positions. No one is perfect in no one, but in your home, in your family, in your friend circle, be cautious. Because I watch family and friends do it. I just watched that my mother repassed. My cousins and my auntie said they was bringing fresh food. And I told God, I'm not going to let the devil bother me. They thought they was making me irritated. They said they was bringing fresh rice, fresh chicken. You know what they brought? Cold ass rice and cold chicken like they had it from leftovers the day before my auntie came from Texas. That's bullshit. I went and told my friends, go order some fresh chicken and some fritters and some fresh rolls because I had already made the rest of the food. I guess it was for us to be embarrassed or be waiting or for me to be looking stupid. I wouldn't do that at no repast. So you got to be mindful of family and friends. See, it was designed for me to look like a failure and look like I didn't have shit in order. That's why every time they asked me, did I need something from them? I told them no. Because they pretend well. So they like to pretend to look good and pretend they're somebody when God really made me somebody spiritually, physically, and emotionally inside out. I'm not a negative, bitter person that's going to try to impose hatred and wicked on people. And I told my mother that before she left. Them people don't really like us. They don't give a fuck about you. They come around you because they know you're a bag getter. They come around you because they want to play with your intelligence because you're one of the last family members here. They don't care about us. Just like when my mother went to visit them and spend one day with them, they didn't call me and my kids, but they supposed to put my child on the cake. How you gonna add my baby name on the cake, but don't give us the address to come? Then you try to cover it up and say it was a mistake. It wasn't no mistake. It was done on purpose, but you want me to believe that because you think I'm naive and stupid and can't read between your body language and your words. When you don't know that I'm a child of God, bitch, and God anointed me to see through you and above you and past the words that you saying out your mouth. I don't even gotta sit in your face and I can see through everything you saying. But the bitch didn't know that. She's a bitch. She's a dog. So when they was playing and I asked them to send me the pictures and you couldn't send me the pictures of my family or me and my mother, that mean y'all snakes. Y'all been holding these pictures for 20, 30 years. I ain't never thought about giving these pictures. I've been asked for pictures several years. When you ask them for it, it's a problem. You want to hold on to something that belong to me that ain't you. Why would it be a problem for you to go get it? You want to see what it is. They want to portray and make themselves look like they're better than. And they're more somebody because their job title and job description when they really ain't shit, Lord and dirt, because of the way they act and the way they treat people in secret. They're really wicked, dark black people. Really wicked, dark, evil, sneaky, deceptive black people that don't have no grace, no morals, and respect for their own flesh and blood and DNA. Because when my family member died and I'm supporting and asking them what they need, I'm not going to try to bring no cold rice to their mother repast and no old ass chicken from the day before. When you know these Chinese spray HGMO on their food and make the shit last and it's already old anyway. Now, why would you do that? I have several witnesses there that said, oh my God, but I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's the devil who thought they was distracting me. I had money. I had everything I need for the services. What I'm trying to say is beware of the false motives of others. Beware of the deceivers. People pretend well. They do not care about you. They're not your family. They're not your friends. They want to see you down and out and see you looking stupid and want you to be miserable and want you to be sad. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, baby. Not when you serve a mighty God. I said, God, be the glory. They must want me to go to jail or they trying to get me in trouble, but it won't work today, Satan. Because I was already vested from the day I was born. God told me to watch out for them serpents, watch out for them snakes. Behead a snake when you see them and have them in dirt. The any highest form of any type of any magic, any prayer, anything you want to put on a snake, you behead it. And you get rid of the problem. That's why I don't deal with them, never did deal with them since I was a baby. It's people that me and my teen and adult life being in California that my mother been around for years that she made friends and family. I don't deal with them neither because it's all in a facade. It's all an illusion. They never liked it, your baby. They never liked it, your baby, because God blessed me with grace. I was a love child. When you're born a love child with grace and favor, they'll never like you, baby. They'll always hate on you. And when you drink one drink, smoke one smoke, cuss one time, oh, it's a sin for you. But when they do what they supposed to be praised and worshiped, and they go to church the next week and playing holier than God. No, I sit at home. My temple is my soul, my vessel. He the head, I'm the body. I had a pastor. I had a home church. I've been baptized, speak in tongue, catch the Holy Ghost. That does not mean that because I smoked a cigarette or I drank some wine that I am not a child of God. What that means is that my vessel was hurt and I need to ask God to heal me and ask for forgiveness and repent. That's what that means. Does not mean I'm not a child of God. People have the scripture backwards and wrong and try to use script against you and play like Bible thumpers. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm a righteous follower of true and one living God. And if you don't know the Son and Father are one, you cannot be a follower. So they get mad at me because I don't want to be ignorant, stupid, and ghetto. And I don't want to fall for their bullshit. They want to try to portray me as something that I'm not and try to make us look like thirsty, hungry, begging bitches. Which it don't work like that. And that's where they had it twisted because I never fell for it. And I sit and I wonder every day, who do these people think they are? Where do these people think they get their blessings from? Who you think pressing you to do and say what you're saying? It's a test. It's called a testimony for a reason. Because first you go through the test and then you monify you've been through. It's a testimony. Don't mean that you can play me. You can. Anytime I that's play mind games, test me. Play mind games, test me. So I don't know who these people be fed. It ain't working though. Say hello. Hi. Hi, Papa. Mommy babies.
No.
Hi.
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 Hi to you. You look like mama. So I just said, then they try to, like, yeah, we don't even be around these family. No family orientation. You don't talk to these people on a daily anyway. Like I said, if you don't keep the social interaction, it's a fact. It's in the sociology check. If you don't keep the social bond with people, you will lose the relationship because it's out of sight, out of mind. It's who you choose to deal with and who you choose to operate with. And if you're not operating with these people on a daily level, they'll just simply act like they don't know you. They've been knowing you your whole life and see you and act like they don't know you down the street. And that's what God said. You'll know people 20, 30 years, they'll pretend they don't know you. Hi. Can I get it? EXO. EXO? EXO, yeah. Yeah.
So no more.
No more?
No.
What happened?
So you need shot, single shot?
Oh, that's nothing. Not enough. Not enough.
No?
Let me see, buddy. Let me see. Hold on. What he say? He going to check? No, I was saying what he said he was going to check. That one right there. No, look right here. The next one. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get a milk. Okay. I'm gonna get sit right there. Hold on. Oh, this the last cookies. I don't got no more cookies. This the only one. No more cookies.
Hi, baby.
Hold on 1 second.
No more.
I know. I see. Thank you. Yeah, it's a thing with getting followers and friends. This is the big thing, and getting views. So this is my first live. I'm taking y'all with me to the store. 1 second. I'm almost done. Hold on. You want an ice cream pop up? You want a Ninja Turtle? That mama has a Ninja Turtle. You want an ice cream? You want a Ninja Turtle? Can you do this one for me, please? Ninja Turtle. Thank you. But yes, like I was saying, be cautious of family and friends. People will backstab you and betray you.
Card or cash?
It's gonna be card. Hold on, one more. I'm getting 8 candles. They $1 each. Oh, this one don't work.
$1 for 4.
I know, for how is it $27? Huh? Where you get 27 from? What you think you doing?
Ready, ma'am?
We better go down on that, buddy.
Ready, ma'am? Ready.
Huh?
Ready.
What's the price of the 2 liter?
Soda?
Yeah, the 2 liter. How much is the 2 liter?
Maybe 3, 4.
It's the same price as that? If it is, I will get the 2 liter. Huh? Is it the same price? No. How much is the 2 liter? Not this one. Not this.
$3.99.
Not that one. The other one is $3.99. I might as well get that one then.
Your change?
Yeah, that one. Because if it's you said the big one is $3.99.
Maybe check your price, please. Pick up me.
Huh?
Pick up me big bottle.
Get the big one. Can you give me his ice cream?
This thing,
Yeah, his ice cream.
$2.99.
No, I said give me his ice cream.
Ma'am, this one is $3.90. This one $4.40. This right, okay?
That one.
That one.
Food and cash. But anyway, like I was saying, you can't trust everybody. People is hard to trust because they do deceptive things and they smile in your face and pretend like nobody knows what they're doing because they wasn't with them when they plotted the plan. But what they fail to realize is spiritual beings, and you fight spiritual beings and principality in higher places. People don't know that God said people here can see through their whole entire existence, their whole spirit. It's called seers and watchers. So I don't know why people try to play. My point being on this slide today is best yourself, cover your spirit, be cautious, be aware, family, friends, foes, whoever, anybody that you're around, always monitor them like they think they're watching you and monitoring you. You pay attention to your daily life so you can know what's going on in your. Don't forget stuff. Don't forget what you did last week, what you did last year, what you did 20 years ago. Remember that because it's going to reflect your future, and people are going to be there that you didn't know from your past, and it's going to be people that you knew from your past. So pay attention because it's going to be very vital information. Very vital information to save your life, and it will stop you from getting home. Amazing.
This one chip.
No chip. Got to do it again. It's no chip. No.
This one.
It's not going. Do the machine again. It's not going.
No, please.
It's not going. I know how to do it. I did it twice. You need to do it. Do the thing again. Redo it. It's probably too long. So my point is just
Ready, ma'am?
yeah. There you go. There she go straight through. There you go. You know. I forgot. Amazing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Hold on one second. I did one. baby. Gotta hold on.
Thank you.
Okay, and do you got pools?
Which one?
Pools.
Horse.
Pools. Cigarette.
Which one pack?
Single. Come on.
$1.
I know. More than one. What you got? Let me see. No. Cools. I don't want no. A menthol.
Menthol.
Yes.
150.
Not that. No, not that. I don't want that.
Only this one, ma'am. This one.
No. Can you go get your manager? Hold on, manager. Can you go get the manager? Can you go get the manager? The other guy? He understand better. He understand better. Can you go get him? If you can't understand me, can you go get somebody else that can?
Ma'am? There you go. Which one? Check. Number 5. $2.50, sir. 50 cents more. There you go. You can keep the 50 cents.
You got cool singles? No, I don't want them. I don't want them.
No.
You where the Newports at?
No. Green?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why you gonna give me one? Why one? I didn't say one. More than one.
How many?
Whew. The nerve of people. You see what I'm saying? 5. Don't be tapping him. That's I don't want look it. If you touched it, wet. And I don't want this because it got the thing upside down. Where your cigarettes at? God damn.
Ma'am, only one. This one packet.
I don't want that one that you took out and put on the counter where everybody touch all the germs. I don't want that one.
No
That's not good customer service. Y'all shouldn't do that. I spend too much money with y'all to do that. Don't do that.
Sorry, ma'am.
That's gonna make you lose customers.
Yeah.
That's make you lose people, and people don't want to work with y'all or deal with y'all. That's why God knocked over the open market for people doing these things and cheating people and playing people. That's why He did it. You got to learn how to treat people, your people in the land. Treat your people right, especially when we spend money to take care of you to feed your family. Treat people right. But as I was saying, you see how I deal with that in the store? He got what he wanted. They want to not give me what I want. As long as they make the dollar, they don't care about how they treat you or what they take from you. Because they call me, and this is what you go through when you're dealing with people in stores and you're dealing with people everywhere you go. You got to be mindful of the deceivers, the deceptive people, the things they will say and do. They will smile in your face, talk in your face, and lie. I witnessed my own mother's sister, Karen, at my mother's repast. She called me days before and said they want to order fresh rice and fresh chicken. That shit was not fresh. It was cold like it was in the refrigerator. That was food you would give to a dog. Was saying, fuck you, sloppy dog, bitch, eat that. But me and my guests and the people that came to celebrate for my mother, I had fresh food that I prepared the day before. They kept asking me what I needed, what I wanted, like they was gonna be there and support and bring shit. But then you bring cold rice and cold chicken. So what you thought me and my guests was supposed to be hungry and it was supposed to be a funny ass laughing matter while y'all sit there and look around and wonder was I gonna be waiting? No, I paid for fresh food that I prepared the day before. And when it had my god sister Micaiah and my motherfucking brother, a great friend of mine from junior high and high school, went to go get fresh food from Jim Danny's. Fresh chicken. You don't bring no cold food to nobody goddamn repast and then didn't think to warm it up when you had all those hours to warm it up, when you didn't stay at the repast, when you didn't stay at the viewing. You had other hours and y'all gonna put it on Stephen and tell him to bring the food so he can look like the bad guy or somebody can yell at him or say something to him. No, that's how Satan worked. I was paying attention to that devil. I was watching that devil. That shit didn't work. And then they want to call and keep texting me and calling me early in the morning. Bitch, I be woke. I'm not asleep. And yes, I'm a child of God, and the bitch is a dog. That's what a dog is. They act like dogs. And they think nobody don't know what they doing because they got a good job. Bitch, I got a good job too. That's how I was able to do what I did for my mama. I went to college too, bitch. I'm not stupid. I got an education. I'm in the medical field too. Ain't nobody no fucking dummy. How they was trying to make like my sister was slow and dumb, like something wrong with her. No, she don't like you bitches. She never did. My sister said she don't fuck with y'all because y'all messy. This is what my sister said out her mouth, quote unquote. I don't fuck with them scummy bottom of the barrel, maggot mouth, funky goat mouth bitches. That's what my sister said. Excuse my French. And she didn't even come to my mama's funeral. And I know that's why she didn't, because she didn't want to be an A-face. That's why I told her to get her ass back from Louisiana to get her kids, but she didn't do that neither. So all the responsibility was left on me with my mother, her grandkids. Now my mother gone. It's just me by myself with my kids. And I have family and friends in all kind of states. But these people don't interact with us. These people didn't even come support my mother. Didn't even say hi a cat dog to my mama. Didn't even say they love my mother. Didn't even give a fuck about my mother. These people didn't give a fuck. So that's what I'm saying. You can't sit up here and say that everybody cool and everybody your friend, everybody your family. These people don't give a fuck about you. These people don't give a fuck about you. These people will laugh in your face. And I said it how I said it. I don't feel like trying to be pretty and all trying to talk proper. I got proper eloquence and etiquettes. I said what I said. These people don't give a damn about you. They pretend well for the time being for attention. If you don't keep the social bond, they're not in your face. A person to say they love you, they your homie, they your friend, they got your back. Soon as the day come, if it ain't convenient for them or it ain't doing what they want to do, they not gonna do it. They not gonna be there. I just witnessed over 50, 70 people tell me they'll be there to support me with my parent. I wasn't expecting it because you don't expect nothing from man. God tells you that. But I surely would have loved to see those smiling faces who pretend that they loved her and care about her. Like I told my mama, these people don't give a fuck about you. They looked at you as a person that had addiction. They looked at you as a person that could cook good, a person that was cool to smile and laugh and be in that face for the time being. They did not care about you. And I told her about her own sisters, brothers, and cousins. And told her mother that before she passed. See, God made each family with special children. That's love children, indigo children, psychic kids, whatever you want to call them. God made each family with those type of children. And in those families, he also made people that's going to be stars, that's going to be wealthy. He made all that. And you would know those ones. Those kids, sometimes they'll call them the black sheep or the love child or the indigo kids or the kids with the disabilities. Those are the kids that be special. Them are the kids, the ones that be somebody. Them are the kids that bring the family lineage out of bondage. Them are the kids that erase the generational curses and break all those barriers that was held over their family names, the descendants. And that's why I was trying to tell my mama, stop trying to please and help these people. When you die, they not going to be there for me and your grandkids. We won't be able to eat on their floor. We won't be able to sit at their table. We won't be able to go to their house. They'll pretend for a week or two, a month or two, that they loved you. But after that week, a month or two, They're not gonna even give a fuck about you. And guess what? They don't even show their face on social media or nothing. They ain't saying nothing. They hiding. They hiding and texting and typing. You know why? Because they knew they was wrong for what they did. And then I don't need nobody to tell me I did a good job for my mother. I know I did a good job because I was her only child that was doing a good job. So of course I was gonna do it for my mama. What, you thought she was gonna go out like an addict and it was gonna say she was a nobody and didn't have nothing? I'm just showing you guys the example of how the devil been picking with me. How Satan to try to come and try to discourage you and distract you and make you look like you're less than when you're more than they are. When you're more than them, have more than them. No matter where they been, they think they did something because they got a picture, or they went out to a restaurant, or they chill with somebody with a few dollars. That don't mean nothing. That's called material praising. I don't praise material. That's why God blessed me abundantly. That's why my soul is rich. My home is rich. My home is at peace. That's why I don't have problems with men and women. I have secret haters, secret enemies, secret admirers. I have secret foes, people that I don't even know. So it can't be me with the problem. It's them with the personal issue. So that's why I tell people. That's why I tell people all the time. Get your house in order. Be cautious of these so-called brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, auntie, uncles, especially when they're not your flesh and blood. They're not your flesh and blood. You have to be careful. But when they are your flesh and blood, you have to be even more careful because the flesh and blood is the ones that deceive you fast because they don't think that you should have those blessings. They don't think you deserve these gifts. This is my first live that I ever did since 2012. I always just do shorts, always play on this thing. But I said, I got to take it serious. I told YouTube I want plaques. I told YouTube I want awards. I can glam it up. I can be beautiful, sexy, classy, spiritual. I can be ignorant. I can do it all. But God said, no, be yourself. He said, be yourself. Talk like yourself. Act like yourself. So what if you stumble over your words? So what if you make a mistake? Keep going. Nobody's perfect. Them people ain't perfect that get on here. They put that damn makeup on and put them clothes on every morning, every day to impress the fans, the viewers, or whatever they so call it. I don't call it none of that. You know what I call it? I call it people that choose to listen to me. People that choose to hear me. That's what I call it. People with a listening ear that hear. People with eyes that see will see. I'm like, God, I ain't forcing nothing on nobody. It's up to you. It's up to you to choose. And that's the problem. People always want you to do and fall for their tactics, their tricks. But they don't never want to fall for what you falling for. They don't never want to believe what you believe. Go the way you going. That's why I said, in this day and age, you gotta take it one day at a time. You gotta get it together.
Will you please stop by with me?
You gotta be mindful of the world we live in. It's a lot of things going on, from toxicity to negativity to inequality. There's a lot of unjust things going on. But by me being justified, I'm a scale. I carry all my weight. I am the woman of love. I'm Mother Venus. So I let no one intimidate me or fear me. I have no fear. Yet again, still, it never fails. The way that they're designing these days and these years and this timeline for history is all fucked up. How they teaching them to steal, lie, and scam from us, to feed us poison, to give us poison. Yes, we drink and smoke. That's enough poison. But then for the people that's doing it to not recognize the matrix that they're in, to take the poison and they keep taking it. When I tell them no, they get mad. I know what type of poison I want to take. So don't try to give me poison that I don't want. I know what poison to take to survive. So don't try to force something to me that I'm going to pay for. Let me pay for what the fuck I asked for. And then when you don't, they want to try to tell you, can't convince me. I know what's what. I know day from night. It's nothing new under the sun. People get mad when you're not a fool, or you know you want to play victim to their circumstances. I don't understand. Like, I've been going live and got 88 subs, and ain't not one or two popped in. So that means that YouTube must not be telling them. Excuse me. Excuse me. You too. Yeah, so my thing is basically you gotta take care of yourself. I'm just walking me and the baby, taking a walk, going to the store, but I get tired of the injustice. I get tired of the foolery, the trickery, the witchery, the bullshit. And then when you look them in their face and tell them, I got you, you're wrong, you're lying. God didn't say you couldn't confront the enemy. God said put up your full armor against the enemy. That's how you defeat him. He didn't say don't be afraid to speak up to him. He didn't say be silent and let them walk over you so they think they can do it again. He said no, stand up and let them know that I am God, and be still. Touch not my anointed. You can't touch his anointed. He said touch not my prophet and do no harm, because that's where you will suffer. And that's why we suffer from a lack of knowledge, because nobody want to listen. They want you to be stoned, drunk, blasted out your brain. That's what they want. They want it where they can creep on you and sneak on you like snakes and be the only one looking stupid in the end, because each dog got their day. So my point being is beware, be cautious, beware the fake smiles. Because I literally watched my auntie call me. I can show you all the tech calls from her phone calling me back to back like they so concerned. You got all the way here and told me you was going to get fresh rice and fresh chicken, and for you to bring something that's cold like was in the refrigerator for 2 days. I told my guests, my friends, we ain't that shit. I said, put that shit to the side. It's cold. And I had the food warmers going with full chicken, baked chicken with full spaghetti, salads, everything. Had the warmers going. So they could have said, hey, y'all, make sure y'all put this on the warm. They didn't say none of that. They just put it in the youngest brother's hand so he could look like the problem. So they thought somebody would take it out on him so they can get something started, instead of them dog mouth bitches starting it themselves and saying that we don't like you, Nikitta, or we gonna be spiteful and malicious and funny to you. How could you deal? We gonna do it right in your face. Let's see how you handle it. They can't be no real bitches and talk and say it amongst me. So they tried to snake and do it and sit with each other, cousin and cousin. You can't do that, because me and my mom already knew that before she died. And my mom already knew I know how to get down with any nigga or bitch when they acting funny, fake, and I know how to check them. But I just left the words in God's hand and let them play like nobody don't know what they're doing, and let them play petty with the conversation. And just like they text and call me early in the morning, I text and call their ass back and show them how I feel. Bitch, I'm woke. I'm not asleep. So don't think you disturbing me. I'm just saying, be cautious. Because in this time, the devil is busy. He don't want you to win. He don't want you to have nothing. He wants you to be miserable, looking around, clenching and glunching in your belly, begging. That's what he wants. You begging. Thought you would be hungry and homeless. Thought you wouldn't have nothing. Thought you'd be going to tell everybody your business. Thought you'd be saying you had a 3-day notice. Thought you'd be saying you can pay your lights, your water, and your bills, your internet. I'm just sitting here seeing the time that we share and we spend with these people, spending all this money and all these endeavors we endear in. Why shouldn't we be putting this to more educational things to take care of our children and our families? That's why I say pay attention. Never know who the real foe, who the real enemy is. People pretend well. And they still smiled and called every day and said, "Oh, you did a good job. Oh, you did a good job." Duh. That's what I was supposed to do. I don't need nobody to tell me I did a good job for my mom. I'm telling myself that. I pat myself on the back. Tell me why you was being fake and sneaky and manipulative and thought nobody didn't know. Tell me that. Can you answer that? Can you tell me why you brought cold rice and cold chicken to somebody's mother's repast? Because I wouldn't do that to a dog. And then kept asking me what I want so y'all can fuck it up. Bitch, I don't want nothing from nobody. That's being a snake. Then I called and asked them to give me family photos. You give me pictures that I didn't ask for, and then when I re-ask you to send them, you say they may not be there when your mama died. The house ain't for you. The house is for whoever living there now. But you mean to tell me you didn't take all our family photos and all our memories? But when you showed them at your mama's funeral, you showed you and your brothers and your niece. But you forgot us? Come on, it don't work like that. You're a fool, bitch, if you think I'm that stupid to believe that. You had the pictures, you just didn't want to show me because you've been spiteful and jealous of me since I was a kid. Since I came around, you've been acting weird and funny. And I just still accepted you, but let my mama know every time you acted funny. And my mama told me don't worry about it, but I still told her and showed her y'all was doing it. I don't know why they thought they was getting away with it. It was because my mama died, didn't make you think you was sneaking. Bitch, we was watching you. Don't you know me and my mama won? That's why our birthday the same month. That's what you forgot. Every time they acted funny, I told my mama they was doing it. My mama said, don't worry about that. But I told her, no, I'm still confront the enemy. The enemy ain't getting away with nothing. That's what they want you to do. Shut up and be quiet. So they think they can sneak and do it, but they're going to suffer and go to hell for it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Especially when you call yourself God-fearing and you going to church. You can't try to be petty and sneaky think because you use proper grammar and proper etiquettes that don't nobody know what you're doing. That's why it's called get an education. You can see through that. That's why it's called learn to read and spell. And you can see past all that when a bitch and nigga playing. But they didn't know who they was dealing with. They didn't know who they was messing with. They thought they was messing with a peon, simple-brained, dumb, addict person when they didn't know that God vested me, baby, and cloaked me and covered me right in the midst of their faces. So while they play smiling and pretending, when God see me through the fire and I be on top of the brimstone, building marble, then I wonder what they gonna do. Then I wonder what they gonna say. Then I wonder how they gonna act. Don't act like them. We your family, we cousins and all that shit, cause they ain't gonna cut. Cause don't forget y'all was the same bitches and niggas running your mouth about me talking. It had so much to say when I wasn't talking about you at all. Didn't care less about you, wasn't even thinking about you because that's how life operates. I was too focused on me and my kids and being a woman and building my life. While they was running their mouth, talking about me and my mama household. But they wanted to come and gathering and throw gatherings at that same house that they was talking about. And they was pretending like it wasn't clean and it was roach infested, but that was the same house and pots that they wanted to eat out of. That's what I said. Our house stayed clean. Because if my mama didn't clean it, I sure did. But when I got older and moved on, she had roommates and guests. And I still would go over there and tell them to clean up my mama's shit. And she would still let them come in. She didn't care. My mama didn't care about letting anybody. She'll let the world come stay with her, feed them, do anything. Me, I didn't like that. Your home is your peace, your sanctuary. So I don't let anybody in my home. I don't have company like that. I'm not attention seeking. I'm not trying to seek no friends. I'm not seeking validation. I'm not trying to be in the in crowd. I'm not trying to be in the triad and the dyad group. I know I belong. I know I'm a child of God. I belong to the universe. So I ain't got to try to pretend with no friends. The world love me. They watch me. They follow me. And I don't even comb my hair and get dressed every day. And they still watch me and follow me. Right now, you can go to 20 celebrities and see them trying to mock me, copy me, stand like me, walk like me, smile like me, and all that. They do it to all of us. They do it to all of us. It's called creative insight. They use everybody on the planet. That's what keep it operating. But I'm the type, I'm not attention seeking. So if I was attention seeking, then I would have put on a big old show. Because that's what Satan expect me to do when they bought that old ass chicken in there and that old rice. That's what Satan expect me to do when they didn't do the balloon choice right. But then they want to tell me, oh, I did it. I thought I did it right. No, you thought you were being funny, but it didn't work as you planned. And then you thought it would. But I was watching you and I let you do that. Because just as swift as your tongue is, mine is too. And just as quick as your fucking hands is, mine is too. Just like they stole my mother Kendall, her chips, which I know that was her sister, Tony Jordan, that did that. That's why the bitch ain't gonna have no good luck for stealing it, because it wasn't for her. Because I set plenty of them on the table for them to grab. My friend made plenty of them for them to grab. He made 5 candles, 12 chips, and 50 waters. That was enough for them to get. There was no need for nobody to go to where I had that sitting at and touch that unless they asked and said, or said, if they didn't ask, they would have said, hey, I'm taking this because I need this keepsake. All you had to do was ask. But don't take it like you're stealing it, because you wasn't stealing because we already know you got it. You're not stealing it. You're not taking it. You're not getting away with it. You ain't starting no drama. What you did is showing that you a negative, simple-minded ass bitch who thought you was doing something on the day that I was celebrating the life of my mother, and you're not. So that's what I mean. That's an example of how petty, manipulative, and sneaky and deceptive people can be. That's why God said, beware of the false motives of others. That's what her own blood sisters did. Bought cold chicken and cold rice, stole the candle and the chips in the water that someone made for me, for my mother. Instead of just saying, Neek, can I have that? They would have said, Neek, can I have that? I would have said, yeah, go ahead, you can have that. But I'm a whole different type of beast on a whole nother level that don't got time to waste on them, because my breath ain't even worth their time. They're not on my level. And Tony know that. So I don't know why the fuck would she do it. And Kia don't know shit about me at all, but Seven know me from a baby going to her house playing and being at her mama house. She don't know shit. For her to try to play with the little college intelligence that she got, my level of intelligence and college knowledge is way faster. With or without the insurance job. See, that's what I'm saying. I speak the truth. I don't speak the lie. But they want to try to call me every day and every other day and text every other day since my mama died and play like they give a fuck. Y'all was not calling us and was not checking on us and did not give a fuck no other day. Just like I said, when they got the cake and did the gathering to have the family meet up, they act like they wanted me and my kids to be there, but they didn't want me to be in the pictures with my mama to make it look like we not together, we don't get along. So whatever narrative or whatever picture they was painting against me and my mama and my sister, whatever they was saying, the bitches was trying to make it look true. But that's why the shit didn't work. Just like 15 years ago, the same 2 bitches was trying to get my kids and take my kids for no reason when I had my own place, was in medical school, and did nothing to them bitches for them to try to take my kids. See, I think about shit. I'm a repetitive thinker. So I go back 20 and 15 and 10 years later and bring it to the present. And now y'all smile. You say you ask for forgiveness. Why would I forgive you when a SWAT team had to be called? My mama was in a car accident and knocked herself out. Y'all bitches was playing dirty from the beginning. And when I asked you, why did y'all do this? You couldn't even tell me why you did it. Then they drugged my great aunt Linda in it. She didn't have shit to do with it, which is kill mama. Why are you in something that don't have nothing to do with it? Like I told Linda, what's your MO? What's your motive? What's your point? Because I take care of mine. Don't nobody take care of my kids but me. I always did take care of my kids. Not my mama, not my cousin, not their daddy, not nobody but me. So what would make you think to do petty, sneaky, little shit like that when I never did nothing to you? When all you bitches ask me to watch y'all kids, I watch y'all kids. Did I call children's service on you hoes for selling dope and fucking with drug dealers and not watching your kids and sucking and fucking and being in clubs all night? Did I call anybody on you bitches? Did I say I was gonna try to take a check and take y'all kids? But I was talking about my mama habit and worried about me taking care of my kids and didn't even know the situation. And was quick and eager to come try to grab my kids for no reason. That's just an example of the manipulative, sneaky, petty ways that people can portray as if they care and love you with a smile. That's what I mean. Be cautious of a fake smile. Because when I seen them bring that cold chicken and cold rice and try to put it in my little cousin hand and say him and his girlfriend bringing it. I said, that's the lowest bottom of the barrel shit them bitches could do is put it in Stephen's hand because he's a little punk rock, a little goth. Instead of them bitches bringing the cold chicken, they put it in his hand and make it like they was responsible for it. When bitch, you said y'all was ordering fresh food. You called me, asked what somebody want. You didn't even bring the fucking food. That wasn't funny. That made my guests and people that was there with me look and see, oh, y'all scandalous and janky. They was talking about that. That made y'all look stupid. That didn't make me look stupid, bitch, because I had my food in order just for that purpose. So when the bitch thought we was going to be hungry and thirsty, it was plenty of drinks, plenty of water, plenty of soda, plenty of juice, and it was plenty of motherfucking food for everybody to eat. But I thought that one cold pan of fucking chicken was going to feed everybody? I went and got fresh hot chicken. Ordered from Jim Danny's with fritters and fucking rolls. Told my god sister Makai and my motherfucking god brother Papa Do, go get that shit fresh. Cause you see, I showed them. I said, y'all see this cold shit? I said, you wouldn't do a dog day. You feed a dog slop, feed them some cold rice and some cold chicken from the day before. You could tell it wasn't fresh because shit was cold like it was in the refrigerator. Now, who gonna bring something cold to a repast knowing people be ready to eat and hungry and drinking and everything else? You could at least said, put these on the burners. It's cold. But the chicken wasn't no good because it was from the day before. So the I don't know who ate the chicken because my people didn't eat the chicken. I don't know who ate the rice because my people didn't eat the rice. I told them to throw that shit in the trash. So I don't know who the fuck did. I don't know who ate it, y'all. And I speak positivity over my life, every area of my life, ever since I was a child. I knew I was special when I was 6. At 16, I got baptized. And ever since then, God said no man or no thing should ever be able to come over you, my child. You're covered and blessed. And a true and one living God blood. I cover my house in the blood of Jesus, the seal of the Lamb. The shadow of death will not pass over my home and get my firstborn son. I take care of mine. But it was mighty funny how they thought they had it lined up. I watched them bitches from the day my mama died. They was calling, trying to get on my nerves and be on my program and tell me what I should have did, how I should have did, and where I should have did. When I told them, thank you, but no thank you. I don't need your advice or your opinion because I know what to do just fine. I know how to handle mine. My mama raised me right. No matter what addiction she was under, she took care of her household and kept her house in order. Only thing is that she welcomed in the enemy, and the enemy was the one who trying to destroy and tear the friendship and the bond down, and it didn't work. Even her own cousins and family was doing it. Because when Kia did that and didn't give me that address to go sit with them and take pictures with my mom and eat and chill, that was on purpose to me. And she tried to text me and say that was a mistake. No, it wasn't. How's it gonna be a mistake if you put my child on a cake and you don't give me the address, but everybody else get the address and you go pick up my mama? That don't make sense. That was called being spiteful, being funny. Because you never really liked me any motherfucking way. You pretend like you liked me. That's why I told her, kid, when I was a little girl, when she threw the party for me and Nikki for our birthday on Halloween, do not fucking pinch me. I was Pocahontas. Don't pinch me. I'm a kid. I'm playing. Don't tell me not to jump and run around. That's what you threw the party for. Let me play. Bitches think I forgot. No, I ain't forgot shit. Y'all been pinching and pulling on me. My mama white cousins in Louisiana used to pinch on me. Amy and them used to pinch me all the time. At the family reunion. It's always the family reunion. Bitch, don't pinch me because I'm special and y'all not. They've been pinching and pulling on me. And God is a witness up in heaven where it shores where my mama's sitting, where her soul resting. Telling Diane everything your child say is true. And Diane know, like I told her, kid carrying them, all them is fake and funny. Like I told Gertrude before she left this earth, they mammy. They is some snakes and they fake ass kids of yours. I do not like your kids. I told her that. They want to tell me they love me and care about y'all bitches didn't love me then ever since we left there. Y'all wanted to be nosy and be see what my mama was doing, what Linda Diego was doing. Y'all didn't give a fuck about us. They just want to be nosy. And that's why Diane didn't show their ass shit. But the hood life, bitch. You want to see, you gonna see the hood, ho. Here, Papa. That's what I'm saying. You know, you gotta pay attention. Be mindful. Pretty nice. Pop some Ninja Turtle ice cream. Donatello. Here. You know your ice cream. Like I said, be cautious, be mindful. Don't let nobody play with you. This is my first live since 2012. I tried to do one the other day, 3 or 4 months ago when I was on Skid Row. YouTube wouldn't send a video through. I guess it was too much of a powerful message that I was sending to the senators and mayors, the presidents and the governors. So they didn't let that video go through because it was too powerful and it was showing too much of the city, downtown Los Angeles. But it's real in the field. I've been in California damn near 35 years. Ever since I was a kid, going from here to Louisiana. I remember both places very vividly and always was raised in a household with family, but it was always some generational curses that needed to be broken. And I didn't know that then because I was a child. But now I see the hexes and the curses and the problems they have in their life with men, with children, and with people in general. So that's why I distance myself. That's why I choose to go the righteous path. And I cuss. And God knows I cuss. God will tell you, Nikitta will cuss you the fuck out. So you need to stay out of her way. Because if you make her mad, she will cuss you out. In the words that I'm going to tell you, going to cut worse than the sword. A double-edged sword. And you know the tongue is a mighty sword. So please don't get in my way. And don't ever try to intimidate me. And don't ever try to be petty with me. Because I can be just as petty and I can be just as manipulative, and I don't care where you hide at, who you sit with, who you sneak with. And for the record, keep them fucking Q-tips for your dirty ass ears, and you keep that on the quiet tip because you're going to need it in the long run, bitch. How many other people see them drop them Q-tips on the ground like they retarded? I ain't never seen no human on the planet take Q-tips and drop them on the ground for no subliminal. If you got something to say to somebody, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. You want to talk shit to tell somebody to shut up or be quiet or, hey, there's something going on, go to them directly and have a one-on-one contact or a meeting or Zoom, chat, whatever you got to do. But doing all them fake ass subliminals, don't nobody respect that fake shit. Even the spirit don't respect that. The universe don't respect that. Y'all bullshitting. I will tell you that to the governor, the president, the mayor, the 4 founding fathers, the black sheep, the white sheep, the bobcat, and the billy goat. I will tell all y'all, y'all wrong. Stop trying to scare people. That shit don't scare nobody, bro. Especially when you live in societies where it's ghetto and ill. That don't scare nobody. All I do is make a person say, fuck you. And I'm the type that's going to tell you, fuck you. Take me a hard shot of Cavassier. Talk to God. Read my word, and God gonna tell me the next step to go and to keep watching you snakes. That's all he gonna tell me. That's like he warned me about everybody that was coming when my mama died. He told me each person, each face. He told me that ain't nobody really gonna show up. Ain't nobody really gonna come because they really don't like you and your mama like that. They pretend they liked the job. That's fake. He already warned me for that. He told me everything. Only person who really came that really gave a fuck about me was my best friend and her sister and my friend Papa and my god sister Makai. Them the only people that came to care besides my mama best friend, my mama good best friend and her kids, Marbella and her children, and my mama best friend, a good friend for 5 years, Tracy. Them the only people that came that really cared. Even though they had their little thing and their little ways and they was trying to keep their attitudes and their spirits in check, I seen all of that. They did a good job. They helped with everything that my own family did. And that's why I told them, I don't need y'all to put on shit or do nothing because I seen them trying to sabotage. They was trying to sabotage before it got set up. That's why I just told Tracy them to help. Because they wasn't helping. They didn't even all come. Like they said they was going to all come. Her brothers and sisters did not show. That's the sign of deception when a person try to deceive you. From the beginning, oh, hold on time. So we can get together, we can work, and so that we can make it down. I made time for them to come. I made them more than enough time. They still didn't all show. So that lets you know right there. People is deceptive. And I'm not talking about nobody. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking the truth, what actually happened in history, in real time, in faith and destiny, what went on my timeline that I already was expecting to happen. So bitch can't tell me I'm stupid, dumb, crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about because I witnessed full hand what flesh and blood could do and how the power of the enemy worked. But my God is more powerful. So that enemy didn't win. That enemy was so mad. All I could do was pretend to be happy. All the enemy could do was pretend to smile. Because if you can't beat them, what they got to do, join them. And that's what they had to do. Join, baby. That's all they could do was join me with them 2 cups I had in my hand because I'm a scale. I had 2 cups at one time, bouncing my ass like I was in New Orleans. And you know, a jealous, envious snake, that demon gets so deceptive. He will say, oh, I will kill them. I will set them up. You ain't gonna do shit but die first, bitch. Because that grave that you dug and that plot that you plotted, remember, God said he set those arrows back at your faces for those wicked plots. And remember that grave you dug, you stumbling 2 steps in it right now. Because that was from trying to plot with the enemy for a payday. You ain't getting paid shit. Run them people back their money that y'all spent from trying to set people up. You ain't getting nothing. You going to hell. That's where you going. And even the big man know that. Even the elite know that. Even the top shotters know that. Even the dig dugs underground know that. Even the triple X know that. Y'all ain't getting shit because y'all some dumbass motherfuckers that got y'all exposed and told on yourself. Now you going down, pussies. Real killers don't think about killing people. They just kill people. That's the thing. They don't have to think about it. So all the people that they paid to snoop around my house, mess with my car, mess with my children, pick with things around my job to try to hate and sabotage me, it did not work because I'm a true divine being, a true child of God. You can't stop nothing that God got for me. No matter where I go on this planet, you will never be able to see me. God blinded you from my surface. You think you follow me, you watch me. No, you falling into a pit. You falling into the trap. You know those traps that the police be having, like those bait cars and shit? That's where you at. What I told them, bait cars, reel them in. You heard Drizzy say it for me? Go back and listen to Drizzy rap. Tell them bait cars, reel them in. Or better yet, y'all could just go and listen to Queen Key, like she said. You can see it on my shirt that my god sis, my sis Margaret bought me. It says I'm looking like Barbie smoking on that Marley. You could go look it up for yourself. It's facts. I'm already in history. I ain't gotta say nothing. That's why Mark Zuckerberg ain't giving me my page back, because all the creative insight they using it and they don't want me to see it and think I'm a sue. I already told them people I'm not gonna sue them. Just let me see the work. So I've been watching Viewed by the System in the World for a long time, since I was a baby, since my mama first was taking me and my sister to Hollywood, when we first was doing portfolios, when we first started singing and dancing and doing all that shit. I just didn't keep up with it. My mama didn't want to keep up with it when she seen what the industry really was about and how evil and wicked it is and what they really do to kids. She said she didn't want us to join it. But I was telling my mama, you should have took us there and let us join and just watched us thoroughly and checked our body and mind and stuff all the time, because we would have had way more and we would have been able to accomplish our goals and dream who God had it destined for us to be. And my birth path in life charter says I'm destined to be a star. Regardless if I want to or not, they said they're still going to make me a star. I read this shit a million times and I keep saying, God, why are y'all doing this to me? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a star, God. I don't want to do that. God said, you have to do it. You have to do it because it's part of your life path. It's part of your destiny. You're designed and born to be someone special, famous, and rich. Why do you think the world watch you? Why do you think they mock you? Why do you think they copy you? Why do you think that you're a motivated, innovative, creative speaker? Because it's designed for them to see your soul and your spirit, to use the insight. So that's why I walk a certain way and talk a certain way and act a certain way, because I don't want nobody that's following me to do nothing stupid. I want people that follow me to use their brain. That's what I want them to do. Why they was calling me dumb, stupid, and crazy? Because they seen a blue check. Well, bitch, you really gonna see a blue check now. Run them checks. Like Gertrude said before she left. You, Lee Sean, Misha Clifton. Or Joshua better be something. And when my grandma said that, that let me know that we was her special grandkids. She knew who her special grandkids was. And we all got talent. We all very talented. That's an example of you have to be cautious in this time. This is parallel times. We living in the time of fame and we living in hard times. You got to get your house in order. You got to watch your friends. You got to watch your family. You got to watch everybody that say that they don't like you, because the ones that don't like you be the ones that really like you, and the ones that say they like you be the ones that despise you and can't stand your guts. And it be your own cousin, your own sister, your own brother, your own mother. It'll be your own lover that say they love you 20, 30 years and then eat at the table with you, sleep in the bed with you, and be the same one slit your throat. Be the same one stab you in the back. I was destined to be a divine being. I was destined to be a child of God. I always wanted to go to universities and all that, but I only could afford community because I lived in poverty. But guess what? I keep going. I still don't give up to get those degrees and those diplomas and certificates. I may be a medical assistant, but in my heart, I'm a scholar of the Lord. I'm a child of God. So it don't matter what nobody think of me. It don't matter how you feel about me. Your opinion is not needed. Keep your bias assumptions to yourself. That's on a college level, since they want to act educated and be so sophisticated and stupid. Because most people that go to college is dumb because they cheat all the time. They don't be doing that work. They be cheating off their smart friends' homework. But me, no, I took the time to study. I did everything manually by myself. I didn't cheat my way up. I walked, I crawled, I walked, I crawled, and I'm still climbing. I gotta get my cam, my webcam, and my microphone and my studio chair because I've always been multi-talented. I'm a triple threat, rap, sing, and dance, but I really don't want to do that no more. I just want to serve the Lord and with my healing hands, grace the people that God say grace, inspire the people He say inspire, touch the people He say touch. You know, can't lay your healing hands on everyone. So I just want to get it right. And I've been telling myself since 2012, girl, get that cam. Stop being shy at these damn people. They human. These people like ghetto, wild, crazy stuff. I can't do that every day. I can't be wild, ignorant, and ghetto and crazy every day. I can only be me, which is my talk is already country slang / ebonics, eloquent, ignorant, ghetto, cool, whatever the hell I want to be when I want it to be. So I'm trying to control my tongue. Like I said, I'm trying to tame the tongue from being so wicked. I'm trying to tame the tongue. And no man can do that but God. I'm trying to ask God for guidance and obedience to cut the cursing spell off of me. The cursing spell come from generations of anger, resentment, and hatred. The cursing come from people that's wicked and petty and manipulative, and they make you invoke these attitudes and these characters and these spirits because they are not of the Lord. So they want you to be wicked and foul and immoral like them. And what people don't understand, when you're dealing with foul, wicked, and immoral spirits, it's a jumper. Satan is a jumper. He jumps. So what he does is he go from flesh to flesh, flesh to flesh, flesh to flesh, and he can come through music. He can come through food. He can come through any device. And I watched him do that. So any way that they could do it, and my mother's repast was the perfect thing, but it didn't work because I stayed with joy and peace in my heart, and I had prayed over me, my kids, the food. I had prayed over everything, prayed over mama, served, asked God to let me do all of that by myself because my sister wasn't there to help me. My father wasn't there to help me, so I had to do it by myself. So that is the example that I'm trying to say. The story that I'm telling, this just happened to me. So that's the only example that God told me to tell them how your family and friends pretend. Beware of the deception of others. Be cautious of the fake smile, quote unquote, the fake smile. Be cautious. See what my shirt say, calm is a superpower. I'm trying to exercise it every day. You have to be mindful of these wicked plots. You have to be mindful of the scams. You have to be mindful of the schemes. You have to be mindful of the deceptive deceivers. You have to be mindful of the spiritual attackers. You have to be mindful of the devil, demonic worshiping people. You have to be mindful of the negative entities and energies that come into your vessels. You have to be mindful of these naysayers. You have to be mindful of the lack-minded. You have to be mindful of the unknowledgeable. You have to be mindful of the spiritual wicked. Be mindful, use discernment, use clear discernment when you see these people. If you don't understand that, ask God to show you. Because that's how I did it. I said, God, I need to learn. Vest my spirit, vest my soul, teach me. I asked him this at 6 years old, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's how I've been growing with him. That's my relationship that I built with him. No man, no being on this planet gave me this but the true and one living God. The true and one living God is the one who showed me. And my mama said, Nick, who you talking to? Who is that? I'm talking to God, mama. I said, who else I'm talking to? One day she was talking. I said, Mama, who you talking to? She said, I'm talking to God. I said, now you see who I'm talking to. I always talk to God everywhere I go, no matter if I'm in the tub, no matter if I'm at the grocery store, no matter if I'm on the toilet, no matter if I'm up, I'm down, I'm asleep. I talk to him in my sleep. And I have witnesses and people to say, girl, you was talking to God. I know. I always talk to him. I need you to tell me I was talking to God in my sleep. I talk to him all the time. You just get to witness me talking to God. That's all. And people think it's a joke. No, my relationship is strong with God. What I ask the Father for, he come in 1 second. It shocks me sometimes. Makes my hair stand up on the back of my neck. I said, now God, I just said that. I ain't even said it for 1 second and you already did it. He said, because you my child and you listen. And I said, oh, he said, you obedient to me, Nikitta, and you a real follower. So I work for you, child, so you can believe the miracles and believe how I manifest and believe in the power of God. I thought it was a joke. God is real. You got to build a bond with him so you can see. And if I didn't have this good relationship with God, he wouldn't have me with great insight and I wouldn't be able to have the discernment to see through people. But this is how I'm able to see through him by building that bond and that friendship with him. He put me in this plane on this planet to see the wicked, the good, the bad. I can see all. And I don't go around telling people that because people will be flabbergasted, scared, sick. They will know what to do. Their stomach might flip out their guts. Their guts might flip out their stomach if they seen and heard the things that God showed me. They wouldn't even be able to hang. So that's why I said, while they playing with me doing this petty playing they doing, they better stop because with God coming for them in their doors and their houses and doorsteps, they ain't gonna better hang. And all those people thinking they putting flake voodoo and calling them voodoo priests on me, y'all gonna have frogs in y'all belly and y'all throats gonna hurt. And your hair gonna be looking around. You're gonna be having scarecrow scalp, bitch. You're gonna be bald with patches looking like a scarecrow. Better stop trying to put fake voodoo on me because it ain't gonna work. Oh, amazing! You didn't pour all this bleach on your clothes, boy. Papa. Don't say, Papa, look at your clothes. You didn't dye your shirt. Take these socks off. Smelling like chlorine. Baby in the bathroom. Baby in the bathroom. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. You messing up my life, Papa. I gotta go live, baby. I'm trying to talk to the world. Talk to the world, please. There ain't no viewers on mine. We ain't got no viewers, Pop. We ain't got no viewers. As soon as you start twerking and popping ass, they'll be right there. That's what they want to see, ignorant shit. people love to see ignorant. We should have toilet bowl cleanser. Pop out, we toilet bowl cleanser. So our toilet won't be dirty. Baby on board. I gotta do what I gotta do. I've been on here for an hour. Baby on board, baby on board, baby on board, baby on board. But that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings or expose nobody. I just feel like speaking the truth. And I didn't say nothing to address them or hurt their feelings, which I could have. But that's just an example of how deception work and how pettiness work. But I wasn't supposed to know, y'all. I wasn't supposed to know. I wasn't supposed to see with my good eye. I wasn't supposed to use discernment. So I was supposed to think everything was cool while they was doing it and just think it was a normal day. No, I'm an adult. I have children. I'm not a kid. When I was a kid, I acted like a kid. Now that I'm a woman, I act like an adult. And I use my common goddamn sense. So for people to try to play with me like I'm stupid, dumb, and retarded and don't have common sense, that was the dumbest shit to do. But I didn't address them. I just prayed and said, God, I rebind and rebuke any demonic entities and forces that's trying to come over me, that's trying to stop my mind and my life from being abundant and blessed with peace, happiness, and prosperity and reciprocity. Remove them, Lord. Remove them, Satan. They was leaving before it was even time to go. They got so frustrated. They didn't even get the piece of cake, but they was rushing me to cut the cake. I gave them the cake cutter. They didn't even get the cake. My best friend cut the cake and asked everybody they want something. They was hurrying up and leaving. If y'all so in a rush to fucking leave, why did you ask for the cake? Why you just didn't leave? So that show you how petty they are. Right there. But yeah, it's still in all. They probably thought that I was gonna be talking, tripping, and crying. No, I just said I'll just put it in the live when I get a chance. I just put it in the live. I'm not scared to speak to the world. I always wanted to talk to people. I'm not scared to tell them a part of my story of how people deceive me and try to manipulate me and play mind game tactics. And then they consider they're real flesh and blood. So I don't expect them to do it. Like, I expect us to have little small disagreements. I expect us to not to always get along on simple things, but not when it comes to serious things about life and reality like that. How they did at my mama repast. I didn't play with Kia at her mama funeral. I didn't even go to their repast. I didn't even eat their food. I went straight back to where I came from, which was the valley. Because I stayed in the valley in Lancaster at the time. I didn't even go to my auntie repast. I went to the services. She didn't even have an open casket for you to look at her mama. But they wanted pictures of my mama while she was dead. And I know they was recording her when they went in there. They was acting and running, coming up to the viewing and shit like they was running like they paid for everything. Yeah, I didn't pay for nothing. I did that. All you did was buy some flowers and buy some balloons. Stop acting like y'all did everything like y'all, all of that. And y'all know it's only us. Who are y'all trying to show off for? Y'all showing off for on me? Or are you showing off on my mama? Guess. Because it's barely a few of them that's here. So who are you doing this to? It's what I was trying to figure out. Like, what's the motive? What's your point of doing it? Because it's not hurting my feelings. If you thought that was going to make me sad and depressed, bitch, you wrong. If you thought that was going to make me look stupid, crazy, or dumb, bitch, you can't prove me that. In the state of California, can't either. So whatever you bitches was thinking ain't going to happen. Just like they thought, whatever they was thinking at the time, they thought they was going to take my kids. And the SWAT team came and told, leave Miss Jordan alone, give her kids. Because I told them I was going to snap them bitches' necks and kill their ass if they keep playing with me and my kids. Like the reader just said, you don't give a fuck about nothing but you and your kids. Everything else is irrelevant. I don't know why these people picking on me. I'm not the bitch to play with. Not the 1, the 2, nor the 3. I don't know what they was thinking, and I got 2 skills. And God said never cheat a man with fake weight, because that's the weight you got to carry. I don't play with people. I never play with people. Ever since I was a kid, I never played with people, time, intelligence, mind, or body. I don't play with people because we're living on a planet where it's too much going on in this world to play with people. It is too much going on this planet for you to play with people constantly. We trying to fight to survive, fight to live, fight to eat, fight to drink. We're constantly at war. And most of the time you're at war with your own damn thoughts. So do you think I got time to be playing with somebody? I don't play with people. I make them reflect and show them what they want to see. Get from over there. Get from over there. You gonna go. You can't be up in here. Go in there. Stay out. So I don't think about playing with people. I think about being honest. I think about being true. I think about being real. I think about being loyal. I think about being genuine. Because I want people to see me that way. I don't want people to look at me as no lion, snake, floozy ass, dumb scallywag who don't got common sense. I'm not no hilly head, rat head hoe. So you're not going to treat me as no street slut. You're going to treat me as someone with education, knowledge, intelligence. That's how you're going to view me. You're not going to view me as no ignorant, dumb, stupid person. I'm a spiritual, God-fearing being. I fear the true and one living God, not man. And that's the problem with people. They don't fear God. They fear man, and that's why they're having the problems they're having, because they fear in man and not God. We need to be worried about God and not be worried about these people, because these people, they ain't even worried about their own self. These vessels is so fixed on. This is what I can't get to it. Like, these people take the time out their day to mess with my car, wreck my car, scratch my car, pick my car, run around my house, around my building, around the area, the community, throw Q-tips and shit. The senator, the governor, mayor, and the FBI and the presidents don't do shit like that. And if they pay somebody to do that, shame on y'all. Because that shit don't scare me, bruh. It don't scare me, bruh. You know what scared me? God. The man I can't see who calling the shots. That's what scared me. Not y'all putting them damn Q-tips around, because I can find y'all and get y'all any day if I wanted you. From snooping around my shit, I can get you any second, any day. From snooping around thinking you're doing it or paying the people, tell them to do it. First person I seen play with a Q-tip was my auntie Tony in her bathroom, and she threw the Q-tips on the side of her toilet where her grandson had pissed on the side of the toilet. And I asked God, I said, why is my auntie doing that? He said, because don't you see, Nikitta's a side of betrayal. It's a setup that she's getting paid for somebody to do this, that she's talking to somebody telling her to do that. I didn't understand why would they be paying her and telling her to do that. I was wondering what kind of shit she was into. What she was getting into. Because I showed like motherfucker did that. I was wondering. And I cut the white man smoke detector. I have plenty of people that say they cut the smoke detector. I ain't worried about these people. They tried to send the maintenance man to fix it, and I never told them that it was cut or broken up. So that's how I knew the system was involved, that they knew that I cut their shit, because they sent somebody and I ain't tell nobody I cut it. They said, oh, you got electrical problem. I said, bitch, I ain't got electrical shit. Y'all not coming in my house. I don't fuck around like that, nigga. I seen too many movies, bitch. You ain't coming to my house. I didn't call the maintenance man or the manager, bitch. No, I cut that motherfucker. You gonna wait till I move to fix it. And if you can't get the information for 30 years or 10 years or 8 years, however many years I was living there, oh well, that's your ass. Because that means stop monitoring me, bitch. Because I'm not the one to be watched. Unless I want you to watch me like I'm doing this live right now, letting all the people over there at YouTube see me saying what I'm saying, and then all the other people will see it wherever the algorithm take it. They let it go to Africa and all that. I see y'all letting my views go. Y'all give me a lot of views, and I thank y'all for that. Letting me voice my opinion, having my own platform. And y'all know I've been having my platform for years. I just don't get on here and do nothing because I don't care about that stuff. I'm not materialistic. My thing is to get the plaques. I don't give a damn about YouTube and all the people and all that shit on there. I'm trying to figure out YouTube. How do I get the plaques? I'm not worried about the family, the friends that did none of the petty stuff. I just want to share the story and the information so people could know what a deceiver look like. A deceiver is your friend. A deceiver is your family. A deceiver is your next door neighbor. The deceiver is the person at the store that try to jip you out your money every time you go to their store and you've been spending in that community for years. That's how deceivers work. And that's what God tell you, be mindful of those people. So that's what my job is, to preach, to heal, to touch. That's what I'm put on this earth to do. to heal with my songs, to heal with my healing hands, to heal with my inspirational words. That's my job. So I'm trying to figure out what I got to do YouTube to get my plaques. All I want is YouTube plaques. I don't care less about competition on YouTube. I can care less about all my billions of fellow employees. I don't care about none of that because I don't even want to get paid for it. I just want the plaques. I don't want no money off of YouTube. I don't want nothing from y'all. I just want them plaques that I be seeing on people's walls and all of that. That's what I want, them awards, them certificates, them awards of accomplishments. I don't want no money from y'all. Y'all can keep y'all money. I'm worth more than that money. God bless me. My riches is stored in heaven. I'm a zillionaire. I don't need that money. Ain't no drugs talking. Ain't no high talk because I don't do drugs. So I have to let a bitch know that right now. Bitch, I don't do drugs. Only drug I do is Mary Jane by choice. And bitch, ain't no dope up in my system. So a bitch get to thinking that, bitch, I'm sober, sane, and correct in my right mind, clothed by God, okay? So when you hear me cussing, that's a spell of resentment, hatred, and anger coming from the betrayer and the deceptor that needs to hear that, because they thought that they can get over on me, and they thought that they was scaring me and they was intimidating me. You're not punking me. You're not scaring me. But y'all don't want scared of me though, because you won't show your face. Because you know if I see you, you know what I would do to you. So bitch, you better stop playing. Because you know I will whoop your ass. And my tongue pink, bitch, not white. Bitch, I brush these teeth. Ooh, the teeth white, baby. These my real teeth too. Since they be talking about people, I ain't got cavities. None, boo. I go to the dentist. Ever since I was a kid, my dentist always told my mama, Nikitta, brush her teeth. She has beautiful teeth. Thank you, God. At 37, I got all my teeth. I'm worse than Cardi B. You can't play with no Libras. Libras is dumb. We say Libras will hurt your feelings, okay? Cheese. Take a picture. Libras, I'm telling you, all the Libras I've seen, they're celebrities. I don't think nobody understand how these folks love Libras. I done seen all the stars. Stars is all horn signs. Capricorn, Tauruses, and Sagittarius. They all horn signs. And scales and twins, Pisces, Libra, Gemini. Like most of the stars is all the same signs. And you know why they pick them dominant signs? Because them the signs that run the planet. Libra, Pisces, and Gemini. Life, justice, and nature. Pisces is nature. Gemini is life. Libra is justice. Only 3 double-sided signs on the planet. So that's why I tell people, stop messing with individuals on the planet. You don't know who God made these people. You could be entertaining an angel and you treating them wrong. And God said, you deny me in front of your friends, I deny you in the kingdom. So you got to be mindful. When people used to try to treat me funny and mad, I ain't tripped. Because I know I'm somebody special. Because I know one day they're going to need me again. And then same fellow males and fellow females that do that to me and act like that have needed me again and have called me again. And guess what? I don't treat them bad. It's either up to me to want to deal with them. And 9 times out of 10, I do not deal with these people after they treat me wrong. I don't talk to them. I don't hang with them. I don't sit in their circle. I don't go in their houses. My mama didn't raise me like that. My mama had her picks and chooses a friend who she liked to go chill with. I used to get on my mama about that, going to people's house. No, stay at your own house for your peace. Stay at your own house for your sanity. Stay at your own house for your comfort. So you don't gotta feel like nobody treating you wrong, treating you like a dog. And that's what I witnessed at my mother's repast. They thought they was gonna make me feel like a dog, or thought they was treating me like a dog by bringing that dog ass cold food. It didn't work like that. When I told my cousin Kia to bring balloons to release for my mother's viewing, I said to release, not pop on the floor, not put the ones on the floor like a party. I said just balloons to release. So that means that you're being funny because you're spitefully doing this because you call me weeks and days in advance and ask me, do I need some? Do I want some? And I told you, no, just bring balloons. And then you try to clarify and correct it with a text and try to talk intelligent when I could decipher the text and read all through that you knew that you weren't supposed to bring those type of balloons. You did that shit on purpose. We didn't even go release none of the balloons that was around the party. I didn't release none of the balloons that was on the floor, but let the kids play with them and pop them. I told Kia, them people wasn't going to take them balloons out that bag. So I told her, them is your balloons. Let them out the bag. That's why I said bring balloons to release the ones with the string so the kids could pull them in string, or they could take them when they leave and they couldn't let them go. But you see, people try to ask you, do you want something to get in your way to sabotage your goals and your plan? But they couldn't sabotage my goal and plan. But I wouldn't do that to them. Like I said, I didn't do that to her at her mother's funeral. We just showed our respect and our love. We didn't even get an obituary. But they were so eager to know me to get the obituary and the pins and shit. I made sure they all had one because that's why I made them for them. I made everything for them because that's the only immediate family that's here. I made the shit for them. Just like when my auntie stole my candle and the chips and the water, you didn't have to steal it because all you have to do was say, "I'm taking it, Nick. I'm taking it. This a keepsake for my sister. I'm taking it." You didn't have to try to act like you don't have it. All you had to do was say, "I got it," and I would have respected that. But I was supposed to be a dummy and a fool and not know that. You ate all your ice cream? Yeah. You full? You guys, you had a snack? It's hot out there, huh? Yeah. Such a big baby. I'm having fun on this live today, but I need to get me a webcam and I need to get my chair. And my microphone, I don't know if it's gonna say God's favor with bedazzles. I don't know, because Lord knows my favorite color is pink and aqua blue ever since I was a kid. So I don't know, it might be I like white. I like white and pink and blue. So I don't know. I might mix something up with I'm gonna bedazzle my station. I'm trying to get my workstation together so I can do my positive inspirations, so I can do my Bible promises. I like Bible promises because Bible promises assure you through the month, the week, and a day. It tells you a lot. But God told me, fret not, Nikitta. All that you have spoke on, my child, has been recorded, monitored, and record. We know they did these things to you. They can't cover it up because we have other people that witnessed them do it to you. So all that they were trying to do and plot, he said, don't worry, child. We see it. We have it. Not just for you speaking on your YouTube. We got it before you spoke on YouTube because we had people that was watching them because they forgot that everything they do in their life has to get marked down and written down. So they thought they was doing it in a way they wouldn't get in trouble. Whether you do good or bad deeds, it still gets wrote down. And that's what people fail to realize. And just because you do good deeds don't mean you're going to heaven. So people need to read that word. And I tell people all the time, stop trying to pick on people. Stop trying to pick on people because you think you better than. Because God will sit you right down and make you smaller than an ant. You ain't that better than nobody. You could be at the top of the escalator, and he'll make you slide right on down and trip right on them feet and fall flat on your face. So don't think you better than nobody. You're not better than nobody. Keep being grateful and blessed that you can keep those checks coming in because just like he gave it, he can take it. So make sure you know that you ain't trying to think you better than. Just be grateful is what I tell people. Be grateful. Be grateful who you are. Be grateful the way he made you. I'm so grateful God blessed me with great insight. I'm so grateful that he don't let no one pull a wool over my eye. I'm so grateful that can't nobody play me. I'm so grateful that I can hear and see in far places. I'm so grateful that I can read minds. I'm so grateful that God made me powerful to stand still in one place and know that he is God. I am grateful that he let me see these people do these things because, if he didn't let me see these things, it would be a mystery. Like, what's going on? What's happening? I would be confused. I would probably be scared and paranoid and probably would be looking around if I didn't see. I thank God he showed me all of what they doing because it's supposed to be a laughing joke. It's supposed to be a mockery, but ain't shit funny to me. Because those who laugh last will laugh first. So I hope they understand that. And God is in the time of separating the tare from the wheat. So I think they need to just go ahead and get withered up and swept out. They making our crop wither. We don't need our crops spoiled. We need whole fruit. We need healthy fruit. We don't need no flies and locusts tearing up our land. You can be rid of Satan. You can be gone. And stop pretending that you're a child of God when you know you're doing Satan work. I don't pretend with people and smile in their face and act like I'm a child of God, then go behind their back and hurt them. I pray for them in their face and I pray for them behind their back. I heal their homes and prophesy to them and God showed them in their faces. I don't play with people and I don't play with the power of God. So what y'all could do is stop playing with me. Y'all already thought y'all did it with that car. Now I traded that in for something better. Y'all already thought y'all was snooping around this building. Let me tell you, Robin Wentworth ain't going for that. Y'all will go to hell and jail first. Come playing around this property. Besides the transit smokers and bums that come around here, you'll be going to hell and jail playing around these white folks' property. That's why I tell people stay in your place. I don't owe nobody no debt. I don't have no smut on my name. I ain't harmed nobody. I ain't took nothing from nobody. I don't owe nobody. Anything I took or touched or done, I paid for, worked for, and it was mine rightfully. I don't mess with people property. I don't mess with nothing. But I can. I can take all your shit. Be worse than the Santa Claus and the Grinch. You won't have shit. I take your whole house, bitch, and you be looking for it. Don't fuck with me. You take every socks and drawers you own. You'll be hungry, wonder where your food at. I take all your shit. Worse than Santa and the Grinch. You just heard what I'm saying. God knows my heart. Now I'm a child of God and I'm of the light. I always been of the light. I know we got witchy poo, wicked entities and spirits in our family. That's why I bind and rebuke them snakes because they thought they were sending them against me years ago because they didn't know what they was getting into when I was the one writing and was helping the person that they was trying to send against me. You can't come against me when I'm helping you. You owe me. But see, that's the way life works. People want to play. People want to play. And they want to tell you when you talk too much. No, bitch, you talk too much. Mind your business. Stay out my mouth. You wouldn't be worrying about what's in my mouth. You wouldn't be having to worry about what I'm saying. You wouldn't be hearing nothing if you was minding your business, focusing on your focus instead of focusing on me. If you wasn't worried about what's in my closet and cleaning the skeletons out your own backyard, then you won't have to worry about what's in my closet. If you was lacing your shoes and stop trying to watch my sandal straps, then you wouldn't have to worry about tripping on your own feet. That's people's problem. You can't watch the way I lace my shoes. Because I'm not watching the way you lace yours. God give me my instructions and my daily guidance. So I ain't looking for man to tell me that. Ladies, you know how many men they tried to send to throw at me to try to distract me with lustful entities and demonic forces and temptation demons? I don't want that right now. My mama dead. Do you think I want to fuck with a nigga when my mama just died? Bitch, I'm talking about Money and how God gonna save my soul for me dying when my kids, when it's time for them to bury me, if they bury me, or if they would even be here to bury me. Do you think I give a fuck about a nigga that ain't paying nothing for my kids? Ain't taking my kids, don't even like me or my kids. Why would I want to be with you? And you was talking about me like a dog, like a nobody, and you think I want to be with that? When I showed you who I was, you didn't even accept me. They tried to send anybody, child. When I say anybody, they'll send your mama. They'll send your grandma. They'll send your kids. They'll send anybody they think they can use to infiltrate and perpetrate against you. They'll take your strengths and use them as your weakness. Your pros become their cons. These people do that. And then they sit back like normal people with their PC informing agent rat snitch asses and got the nerve to call people snitches and rats. And they be the main goddamn snitches and rats. I live in the ghetto. In the ghetto I live in ain't safe. The ghetto I live in is a whole bunch of snitches and rats to get where they got today. And they play like they ain't never said nothing wrong and did nothing wrong. And these niggas and bitches been snitches for the beginning of elementary school. They was telling in the line. Telling in the line leader, talking about the lunch ticket, they was telling. I used to take 5 lunch tickets, nigga, tell on me. I used to take everybody ticket, nigga, and they snacks too. And sip a drink at school on their bitch ass. And smoke a cigarette on their ass. And people always talking to my mama knew I smoked a cigarette and took to the sip. That's the funny part. Every time they gonna tell, I said, go tell. Who you gonna tell? What the fuck you gonna tell? My mama know. See, that's how you test the spirit. You gotta test people. They be all in your business and all of your life. You don't know that you already prepared the way you're supposed to be prepared. Everything you do in your daily life, whether it's good or bad, has been strategically designed by the universal creator. For the light or the dark, you have free will, but you need to choose wisely because God made commandments and it's universal law. And he said it's laws to follow and it's commandments to follow. And when we break these commandments, we're only letting him down and we're only breaking his heart. But see, God is so strong. He got the whole world, like I said in the beginning of this life. He had the whole world in his hand. We're not the only people that he deal with on the planet. He got nations to go through. He got nations to go through. So people be so quick to say God ain't real. No, he real. He just don't work for you. He don't work for you because you doubt him and you lack faith. And he got the whole world. So while you lacking him, he can go to somebody else that really need him in a second. And that's what he gonna do. God gonna go to the person that need him. And he told me, he said, don't worry, Nikitta. They see you. And how I knew they see me when I seen the stars standing like me and wearing the colors I was wearing and doing little simple things that I was doing. I said, oh, they're admiring. They're not staring, they're admiring, they're praising me. They said, let's see if she recognizes it. Yeah, I see y'all asses copying me. Shit. I knew it was something when Cheryl Underwood came to my Twitter and friend request me on Twitter when Cheryl Underwood came. I said, that's one of the funniest female comedians I know. When she came, I said, they making something on my ass. I don't know if they're making movies, cartoons, whatever the fuck they doing. Somebody watching something. So God said, don't worry, baby, because he got people in higher places speaking about you in rooms that you ain't even put your foot in. You better not fret not. God said, keep doing you. I know all the signs. I done learned the symbols. I done learned everything. I done learned from the higher ups to the bottom down to the dirt. I done seen Satan. Satan is ugly. Like he look on them drawings they draw him. That's how Satan really look. But except he muscly like a real muscle builder. I don't know who the fuck, what muscle class God and son Satan too, because that nigga got muscles. What is a six pack? I said that's Satan. I said to God, why Satan got a six pack and muscles for real? I thought that was just fake. God said, no, he really built like that. I thought Satan wasn't built like shit. Satan built like a real man. He's buff. He buff. And it is not no joke. Satan really looked like the picture. And I was asking God, now I see why they draw them pictures of Satan like that. So whoever be drawing these pictures, they had to see him too. Because the pictures that they draw, I seen Satan in the flesh. Satan looked like the fuck. He looked, this wasn't no fake man. This wasn't no costume. This wasn't no mask. I asked God if I was in a place that I shouldn't have been. And I said, God, if I shouldn't be here, if they trying to harm me or set me up, show me a sign. God sent Satan down on the porch and the hoofs grew off the man's head and the nails grew black and the motherfucker turned into Satan. And I wasn't high, drunk, or nothing. I was cleaning somebody out. I was cleaning up for somebody. And when I seen Satan, I said, it's time to go. And that's when my cousin gave me the hint to say, it's time to go. They don't like you. They trying to smoke you. And when he showed me that sign, it's time to smoke, trying to smoke you, it's time to go, I never went back over there again. Because that meant that they was despising me. They was trying to set me up. And when I seen that, I took that blunt from out his hand. And when he pinched my hand, I pinched his hand. He let me know, watch your back. And when he did that, I said, thank you, cousin. And I said, I'm cool on the smoke. That's enough for me. Because I don't smoke backwoods. They ain't going to smoke me in the back of nobody woods because I don't smoke backwoods, bitch. I smoke good time. So we're going to smoke. We must going to be some smoking motherfuckers and it's going to be a good time. Because what's going to be done to me is going to be done to you first. That's why I keep telling people, don't think that just because certain people don't get the love, that everybody don't get the love and respect. I always got love and respect. I always was able to move crowds. I always was able to move gangs. I always was able to talk to people. I always was a good influential leader. And I never listened to nobody. You can ask my big homegirl, Momo. She'll tell you, I never listened to no bitch. No nigga could tell me nothing but her. I ain't listening to nobody but Momo. And still won't listen to nobody today. Only person I listen to now, since I'm not up under her cloth, only person I listen to is me and God. And before that, I would just listen to me and her. I didn't listen to nobody else. And when I didn't listen to her, I would just listen to myself. I don't let nobody's opinion or nobody's thought process discourage me, distract me, or put me off my element or knock me off my pivot. I said it in my sound class. I see they aiming at my pedestal, but I got the riches and the gold. West go, let's go. But I'm so hard. Licking my lips to my song. Don't think I'm writing the flow wrong. LL came back and said, LL said, why you gotta be so ratchet? That was when he made his last song. So I had SoundClouds and all that. I could have did it seriously. That stuff on SoundCloud is not real. It's just me with my tongue ring, slurring over my speech, drinking, playing on there, trying to put stuff on SoundCloud. That's not my real style, not my real sound of rap, but I can rap and freestyle and go harder than that. Everybody know that I don't rap like that. That's just so people won't steal. The creative insight that I did have was to use those artists and use those mixes, but I just did it with their real actual songs. And they didn't even ban me or nothing. They let me keep all that stuff up there because it's pretty cool and funny, like all the producers and artists was saying, you got talent, you creative, you should take it serious. But I told them no, I don't want to do it. They offered me $1 million, I turned that down. I don't want that. I'm a zillionaire. $1 million ain't gonna feed my kids. I mean, my kids like to eat shit. That $1 million be gone in 2 months, okay? The eating habit that I got in seafood is expensive. I hope people know that. Shit, I'm from the South, baby. And then the food that I like to eat costs. I like filet mignon too. Shit, I like motherfucking lobster tails too, baby. And I like T-bone steak. So I don't know what the hell nobody was thinking. $1 million ain't gonna suit my habit. I'm a big voluptuous girl. My clothes cost. I can't wear no little skimpy shit. I want my booty stanking. I can't do it. I don't want no tight thong in my ass, and I have crud in my behind. I want some fitted drawers. I need me some Fruit of the Looms Hanes her way, okay? Them costs each pack. I can't do it. I need me some Hanes socks. I need me some Victoria's Secret. I like Victoria's Secret pajamas. I like Victoria's Secret clothes. Shit, and they want me to settle for men. I tell the people, keep that. Ain't worth my soul, my peace of mind, or dealing with the rest of the goddamn people in the world that's going to expect something from me that I might not want to say and do. Shit, I don't want to deal with them damn people. They be wanting you to jump through loops, hula hoops, and skip its and hopscotch and everything else. Hell no. So that's what I'm here to tell you guys. I'm just enjoying my life, going live. And I ain't had one viewer that come up to my live yet. But it might be 50 people watching. Who knows? Just don't see nothing here. Because, YouTube do stuff like that. But I just want y'all to know, trust me. I'm just telling you, you got to be mindful. You got to be mindful. God bless you. I'm just saying, stay cool. You see, stay cool. And, keep your mind from worry, stress. Stress is the number one killer. Keep your mind from worry and stress. I never had worries. That's one thing else I want to say on this live. God never birthed me with worries. Only worries I had was when I birthed my children of being a good parent. That was my biggest worry of me being a good parent, taking care of them, doing the right thing. I never had worries with man relationships. I never really had a problem with fighting, even joining with gangs and being around people. I never really had worries. God never let me have problems. And I'm starting to think it's for a very special, specific reason. He told me you got a very powerful mission, Nikitta. You somebody special. And now you understand. Now I understand what Jesse Jackson meant when he shook my hand in the 92 riot, when he said, one day, little girl, you're going to be special. When he shook my hand on Vermont. I didn't understand that when I was a baby in that riot, when he shook my hand. Now I know what Jesse Jackson meant when he said, one day you're going to be special. And I never shared that with nobody but my mother and her friends who was in the riot. We all knew. Because the National Guard did bust my mother friend in the mouth, and they said, you nigga, get you and this girl off the street before we kill you. See, we was going through a lot back in the 90s in the riot time, and that was a time when the Northridge Quake had came too. So like I tell people, it's a lot that go unsaid, that they don't go into these community societies and ask us how we feel, our thoughts and opinions. When they do these statistical studies and do these census studies, they don't come straight to us. They go around us and tell people to do studies around us instead of coming to us. It would be better if you come to us and do the study instead of going around us, so that way we can give our direct input and direct part of history where we played. Because everybody on the planet play a part in history on each recording, on each everything that's going, being recorded down. We all play a part. So I just wish they get it right. And sometime I wish people stop putting on extras for their parts too. Stop portraying like you something that you know you wasn't and you ain't. Speak your truth. Don't add no extras. Because when you speak the truth, real recognize real. Because like they got the thing with DNA and forensics. Science and nature is like that. Well, science and destiny and nature will have a way to bring it back around where to show if you lying. So it's best to tell the truth about everything. That's why I'm telling you, be cautious of deceivers because right now, by me speaking to you and telling this, it's gonna catch your ear and your eye, and you're gonna be able to catch a deceiver when you see them. They ain't gonna be able to play you no more. They ain't gonna no more playing you, no more deceiving you, no more hands quicker than the eyes, and them doing stuff in your face and you can't see it. See, I usually let people think they doing that to me, and I be watching every move they doing to see the strategic steps and the tactics and stuff they do, and I just act like I don't know nothing because they think I'm slow and dumb and stupid, right? Because they see the blue check, right? I told them they're gonna see a lot of more blue checks because I'm gonna have a lot of blue checks. I'm gonna get a lot of checks. And I'm gonna have a lot of blue hundreds, and then I'll be really getting the blue check since they see the blue checks. So they see the blue checks and they think you slow, dumb, and stupid, and they think they can play with your intelligence, but you can't play with everybody like that because you don't know how God made people. You think you studying a person for 20, 30 years, you don't know what's really in their heart and their mind and their soul because you're not in their mind and their heart and soul. You're not their conscience. And some people don't use consciousness. Some people don't even think with their brain. So that's why I tell you, be cautious of deception and fake smiles. And that is today's message. Be cautious of deception and fake smiles. This is a 2-hour live to show you the inside of my reality of what I deal with every day with being a God-fearing creature, staying sane around people that's living insanity. To live around people that's in insanity is way harder than living around people that pretend they crazy. To live in insanity is way worse than to be around people that pretend they're insane. And we live in a chaotic world that's full of insanity. And I have to ask God to renew my mind, renew my strength every day, and keep me sane and clothed in my right mind. So Satan or no other being on this planet could deceive me or take me out. No matter what tactics or skills they set up, no matter what lies they portray on the planet, you could never make me look bad. I don't care if they put it in news coverage. I don't care if they wrote it in the magazine. I don't care what the system do because they have ways to publicly humiliate people and do things like that. But it won't never work on me. And I'm here to say it now. Before I even get money, ever have money, don't have money, you will never be able to do these things to me because my God says so. He said, I'm a vex you, Nikitta, because half the world been lied to, manipulated, and sneaked and played, deceived and backstabbed. I don't care if they had snipers on the roof right now with a torpedo bomb to blow my ass up in 1 second. I'm still not going to be deceived and afraid. You still can make me look like something wrong. You could put me on the camera right now, how they did Whitney, how they did her bathroom, made it look all nasty like she was a nobody. They could put me on the camera with 20 crack pipes right now, and I still wouldn't look like a smoker. Because that to show you how the power of God manifests and works. They put Whitney up there and try to make her look like a smoker, but the world still didn't view her like that. See, that's just an example of the deception of how they try to portray you and make you look. Like how they do Jag, trying to make it like she's stupid, dumb, and crazy. Hell no. Highly intelligent, know what she's talking about, been through everything she said, and they're mad because she's exposing their dirty demons. And see, people get mad when you expose their dirty demons because they want to keep the skeletons in the closet to make themselves look better than so they can have something on you. Because if they ain't got something on you, they can't look better than you. So the thing is to make her look slow, dumb, and stupid so they can take advantage and they can flip the narrative. Won't never happen because God already had her expose it and 20 million other people expose it, that they all saying the same thing. So she can't be that crazy, stupid, and dumb, right? So that goes to show you, I always root for people like Jaguar because people like her deserve millions, trillions, and billions for being honest, being real. But what they'll do, try to torment us, hunt us, send niggas and bitches to hang in our face. Like I told Jag, them bitches don't like you and them niggas don't like you. You know how I know? Because you're too real. When you speak the truth and you're real like that, they hate you. Then God said, just know if they hated you, they hated me first. So we're going to always go through this. They going to slander our character, try to poison us, try to spin our food. That's why I learned why Malcolm and everybody else start eating at home and didn't trust nobody. That's why I see what Dr. Sabi them to eat these people food and shit, because these people's are snakes. They try to kill us from being righteous, not from being wicked. Now, I thought you would want to kill the wicked person that's doing all the bad stuff. Don't you got it backwards? Don't you want to go get them? Them the ones that's fucking up your world and your food and your life and the reality. Don't you want to go get them people? It make me say, God got something for y'all. Woo, and that fiery furnace is hot. I don't think y'all gonna make it. Lucifer even laughing at you burning up in hell. Now that's cold when you got Satan laughing at you burning in hell, and he waiting for you to get there to party with you. He ain't even partying. He laughing. So that lets you know. See, Satan was a child of God as well. And Satan got cast out of heaven for being jealous of Jesus. He was in the orchestra. He ran the choir. That's why he the prince of music. And everybody knows Satan is ignorant. Satan will tell you one thing, tell you he gonna sell you a dream and buy your drawers off of you, and then won't give them back and send you out there naked in the wilderness. Just like he did Adam and Eve. Made them sell a soul and bit that forbidden fruit, and then they got to knowledge that they shouldn't even know. And now look where we are today with all this stuff we shouldn't see and know. I don't think God wants us to see all this stuff because it's too much for the human mind to process at one time. The human mind seeing what's really going on the planet, all the creatures, beasts, and beings, and things that God created. Would your heart would just drop out your chest? You just have a heart attack out of nowhere. If God showed you everything that it was exists on the planet, and including the aliens, the creatures, the beings, and everything, people wouldn't know what to do. Because when I seen the alien girl at 6, I wasn't 6, I was about 8 or 9. 8 or 9 when I seen that girl. All they did was took us to the church and prayed to God, made us drink holy water. My mama friend Janine and her daughter Ashley. When we seen the alien girl come through the wall, she ran through the wall and then she ran through the other wall. So I said it. Now that I'm older, I said it had to be in a portal. But they looked like reps. She looked like a reptile. She looked like a reptile. I called her the green girl since I was a kid. I know she probably laughed when she hear me say. I know they can hear and stuff because they're intelligent. But I always called her the green girl because I was fascinated with her. She looked like the girl off the X-Men. Mystic. She looked like Mystic, where they could change her skin and everything like that. But her body suit was like Mystic. Shit, she had a shape on her, honey, like a human. I said, damn. I screamed. I said, it's a green girl in here. So my mom and them ran in there, but they was drinking and partying. So they said, y'all stop playing. Is y'all lying? And then me and my mama friend, daughter, she said, no, we seen the green girl. She just ran through the wall. That was years ago. People wouldn't believe me if I said that, but I know the system believe me, the world know. They exist. I don't know if she was an Archon or a Draconian, but I think I want to say she was probably a part of the Draconian because those the one that got the green skin like the reptile. But she was pretty though. She had ridge crown. She had like Baby Bop, how Baby Bop got that crown ridge in her head like a reptile. That's how she had like a crown on her head, like she was born a princess. Like she was born like, I think she was running because she didn't want them to marry her or take her or whatever. But I was rooting for her even when I was a kid, even though she scared me. I said, run. Don't let them get you. That's what I said. Don't let them catch you wherever you hiding at. But now that I'm 37, she then looked like she's about anywhere from 15 to 23. So now, because reptiles raised 77 years different than us. So I'm saying now she got to at least be 100 or 80 or something. Because they 7 years like this. My turtle 7 years every 7 years. So every 7 years, human life. That's all animals and reptiles and stuff. So she got to, if she, then she looked like about 15, 20. Now she got to be about at least 80 or 100. Now she probably hide away from that if they didn't catch her. I don't think they caught her though. She was into the hood, nigga. She was in the ghetto. She was running on Bud Long, nigga. She was on 106, 170 Bud Long. She was running through that portal. I was trying to go through the wall ever since then. The guy said, don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. You're not them. I was trying, but I couldn't go through that wall with her because I was trying to go where the hell she went. I wanted to know where she was going. My mom and them took us to that church and got us covered with that holy water. That pastor gave us that spring water from the fountain, the holy water. Covered us with the oils and prayed up. They was recording us though. They recorded everything. I guess they took it back to the highest priest, or they took it to wherever them people that talk about stuff like that when you go in the chambers of God or wherever they got. I guess they went back to the archon lady and said, y'all better hide because y'all done showed y'all face to these damn kids. These people gonna be looking for y'all. I don't know what happened, but that's just a testimony, that God will show you some things. He gonna send you some places. He gonna take you some places. Everybody not gonna understand you or believe you. Just know it. Just know everybody ain't gonna understand your purpose. Everybody ain't gonna understand your journey. Everybody ain't on this journey which you call life. The life path you on is not the life path of everyone. Everybody got their own destiny, their own life path. And I know for sure. And in my birth chart, it says that I was destined to be a star. But I keep telling God, I don't want to be that. God said, that's who you are, child. You was born to be somebody special. And I have to accept it. And I don't want to. They said, whether you accept it or not, we're going to make you be it. They still forcing me. And that's just something I just feel like sharing. They forcing me to be a star that I don't. It's God pushing me every day. But he said, you don't have to be wild, ignorant, or stupid, or shake your body and sell your body and stuff to be a star. He said, you're still going to be a star no matter what you do. If you praise God, no matter if you do makeup, hair, cosmetic, no matter if you do food, no matter if you just talk about nothing all day, you're still going to be a star. That's what he told me. No matter if I'm young or old, he's still going to make me go through the star. Of course, he said that's why I have the stars and celebrities watching you now because you a star. Why you think they mock you and do stuff? Because I tell them to. So I thought they was being funny, but at first now I said no. They admire little things because I'm not in a famous seat and I don't have as much money. But the little things that they do like, they utilize it. They use it. They use the creative insight. They use the skill. So he told me, don't be mad if they use stuff because it's what you asked for. You told them to use it and you don't want no credit for it. You just want to see the work. So now you see the work. So I can't get mad. At first, they say, God, they keep mocking me and copying me. God said, this is a time of mocking. This is a mocking season. Now I know why they mocking me, though. He said, because they admire you. I just think that they was just being funny. He said, no, you're a star. So now that you're a star, the whole world's going to do that. Everywhere you go, they're going to do what you do, pick what you pick, eat what you eat. I was wondering why I'm going to go to the grocery store. The people was looking at my basket and picking this stuff. And then I was wondering, like on the holidays, like the lady I helped her and told her to make the seasoning and stuff because I make my own seasoning at the grocery store and stuff. So she made her seasoning for Thanksgiving and stuff. And she's like, can you make it for me? I said, well, I don't really know your allergy or your season type, but I can tell you all the seasons that I use, and whichever ones you like, you can go there and get the jar and you can make it yourself. I told him I don't want to be and the one that be in control of making certain ingredients or seasonings and might not agree with somebody's body and their family or something. So I wanted her to make the seasoning herself, but I showed her and told her where I went. Like, people do that. Or like, what kind of drinks are those or food are those? Like when I would get the Pure Life water, everybody would mark me, but they would start marking me so bad where they would try to take the water and stuff from me when me and my kids go. So I would have to go to the back of the store and have the managers go to the back of the store and get it from me from the back of the store after they take it all because they see me getting it. So people would try to take the Pure Life water and do little petty things to me, weird stuff. They would scratch my car, hit it, nice Avenger Dodge. They would bump into it, my Mitsubishi. They were scratching it on that. And it was my own neighbor, one of the guy that I was talking to, brothers. And it so happened that I was going to get some weed from his ass. And I had went out the door silently. Some said, don't make no noise. And he was scratching on my car, putting the F. I think he was going to put fuck you. But I seen him. And he was he was talking to this little girl in the back. And I was like, okay, give me the weed, da-da. And he was like, oh, shit. He ran back because the little fat bitch was bringing him some chicken. And I caught him. That's how I caught him scratching my car. But he didn't want me to see him do that. They stole my clothes out the dryer, too. I don't know what they did with my clothes. They don't know what they did with the clothes. And I wasn't doing nothing bad to them or messing with them or nothing. I didn't do nothing bad to them. I just was being a cool little neighbor, being good to them. I ain't never treat them wrong. I ain't never treat them bad or nothing. They being missed. I never stole from them, never took nothing from them, never messed up nothing for them or nothing. All I was being was just a normal, cool person. But see, people that don't know you that well, that think that walk of life they come from is more harder and tougher than yours, or think that where they come from, they're better than you. So they think that they could do shit like that to you. But they don't know how known you are on the streets. They don't know how you close and cool with everybody. They don't know that. They just think they could do it. It's because deception is real. That's what a deceiver does. That's what deceivers do. They lie, they pretend, they sneak, they steal. They'll say anything to convince you that they're not what you say they are. And they really are a deceiver. That's what they are. all in all, in the say, I never asked nobody to send pictures that I didn't ask for. I asked for one particular picture. It was nice to get the other pictures, but I know for sure that Kia had that picture of me because you have the other one of me and your little brother, and all those pictures was together. But she didn't recognize that I had been there for years in her mother's house, more than she had even been in her own mother's house. You know, people will say and do anything. That should just tell you a deception. I know she had the picture. She just didn't want to give me the picture. Instead of her saying, Nikitta, I don't feel like getting the picture. I don't feel like going through it. She tried to say, oh, I went through the personal pictures I had and any other pictures that ain't there at my mom's house. Once my mom died, I'm not responsible for it. You know, guys don't care about that. I'm not asking you for a guy to care about it. I'm asking you as her child because I know you went to her house and collected all the family photos and collected all her valuable shit that's important. So for you to say you don't have that picture, that would be bullshit because you have the other picture right here. When I asked you to send me one picture, you sent me a picture that I didn't ask for. Pictures that I didn't ask for. So that means you're being funny. You should have said I couldn't find a picture and that's it. Or you should have said, Nikitta, do you want me to send you some of these other photos I have of you as a child? Like, people don't think like you just gonna harbor the pictures and hold on to the shit and don't say nothing. Or you think you being funny because I have an adult picture of me in a wicker chair and I asked you to send me the child picture of me in a wicker chair. Instead of you send me the picture of me in a wicker chair, you send me the picture of your little brother in a wicker chair. When I said send me the picture of me holding your brother sitting in the wicker chair. But you send me the picture of me kneeling on the floor. I get it, bitch. I'm not trash. I'm not less than. I'm somebody. And I know you got the picture because your mama took the pictures of us. Your mother had the pictures of me ever since I was a baby, since I came from my grandma's house in Louisiana. My grandmother had the same pictures, but her pictures messed up in Hurricane Katrina. So I couldn't get them from RD when I went there in 2020. I couldn't get them from her before she died, when my auntie Peggy died January the 16th. So I couldn't get them from her. So I was going to get them from A. Linda. But I couldn't get them from A. Linda because I didn't go over there. So I said, they must took all the pictures. Because when I left from A. Linda house, way in 08, 09, I never went through the pictures because she was saying Karen needed to come get her stuff, which is my auntie, my mother's sister. So she said, whatever was mine, come get mine. All I had was my important paper and my clothes. I didn't go through nobody else's picture and nobody else's stuff. So I never took the pictures from A. Linda because there's pictures she had around the house. But if I would have knew that, I would have took my pictures then of myself when I was a baby. She had a picture of me with a Coca-Cola shirt on with ribbons in my hair. And she had a picture of me sitting in the wicker bed. She had a picture of me with my cousin Unique and her two sons, C-Son and Stephen, with us with cross color. I had on a white cross colors outfit, and Unique and C-Son and Stephen, I think one of them had on, the boys had on Nike, had on some kind of little suits or something they had on. She stayed taking us professional pictures is what I just told her child today. You telling me you ain't responsible for that, and if the fellows moved in with your brother, men don't care about that. I didn't ask you shit about no man caring about none. I asked you to see if y'all could find the picture, because if you got the picture of me with your little brother sitting by the wicker basket, you sent me the picture of your brother sitting in the chair, in the wicker chair. I said, send me the picture of me sitting in the wicker chair holding your brother. So that means you were trying to be funny. That means you're being funny and you choose not to send me the picture because you asked me, did I want to come over there and look through your pictures? And I said, no, I didn't have the time to look through your pictures because I had to keep preparing shit for my mama's services. Y'all wanted me to be sabotaged and be off track, but I wasn't off track. I seen the energy and I seen the devil, and through a friendly conversation and trying to use proper words do not motherfucking impress me. I can read through those words. I can read through those words and understand the spirit by the way you text and how you type the words. So just for a bitch who think I don't understand words, I can read and spell, bitch. I can read. Like my cousin Unique said, you got to learn to be mindful of how you talk to people and the shit you say. Yeah, I was paying attention. Don't mistake the tears for no fool. So I seen, like I was saying, that's the deception that I seen. And then people trying to play with your intelligence. Then they try to keep texting me and calling me, act like they care and so concerned. Y'all don't care about me. Y'all calling me and texting me to try to get on my nerves and think you irritating me and think you throwing me off time and course. You can't text me at 5 and 6 in the morning, bitch. I wake up before the sun. So what was your point? What was the point? That's all I'm trying to figure out. But when you come at how I'm coming direct and blunt, when you do that to them, they get an attitude and they get mad because a snake can't slither on their belly no more. That's why you beheaded a snake and have them in dirt. Y'all see it on my page, what it say? Behead a snake and have them in dirt on Instagram and Facebook. Nikitta Jordan, baby, ain't nothing to hide. That's why I put that there, because I knew I was going to come through the trial and tribulation of family and friends being fake. And it first started with my mama's sister. And it's so much I can expose on them and what they do and don't do. I don't expose them. They don't know shit about me but smoking a weed and a cigarette and having 2 kids. They can't say shit about me in my personal life, nothing I did or how I did, because they don't know none of that. Because I didn't share my business with everybody. All they can say is my mother was a functional addict. They can't say shit else. They don't know nothing about me personally. They sit back and make up stories and lies, and the shit they saying don't even be true because they don't even talk to me, don't even see me, don't even be with me no day. They might see one of the kids or see them every blue moon, or was talking to my mama every blue moon. They just start talking to my mama these past 3 years. They just start talking about mom these past 3 years. They didn't even care about her. They didn't care about my mother. They was pretending. They was calling my mama begging. And some of them, my mama told the whole money, and they probably didn't even give it back because they said she did, or they won't know. Some of them borrowed money from my mama, didn't even pay, and didn't even offer to send a flower. Could at least sent the money back with a flower that she sent you. But did I say something to these people? No. That's just God showing me, Nikitta, you on this planet by yourself. You was born by yourself. You're going to die by yourself. You got children. Thank God you got some kind of family. Not extended family like cousins, aunties. No. I'm talking about immediate family, the children you birth in your family, in your household. Thank God I got 3 kids that he didn't leave me by myself. If I by myself, I'd be real cold. And they really wouldn't like me. Because I would really be cussing and telling them exactly what was on my mind. But God said, don't worry about them. Just express your story. You got a platform. Speak on it. They're not slithering and they're not hiding. And all that they did on that repass and before that repass, they thought it was going unnoticed, and it did not go unnoticed. That's just a sign of a deception that I was trying to get you guys to see. Discernment. Use discernment. It could be family, friends. It could be anyone. These type of people do this. When you know you are destined to be great, you know you are born to be a star, you know that what you know is real, and God confirms it in your face, regardless if nobody believe you, keep on going. Keep on taking the steps and the extra measures to be great and be successful. Don't let nobody little paperwork from school. Don't let nobody little job. Don't let nobody little money make you feel discouraged, sad, or depressed. You are who you are. You are who God said you are. You know you someone, you're gonna be someone. You know you're a star, you're gonna be a star. You know you're great, you're gonna be great. You know you're blessed and highly favored, you're blessed and highly favored. Don't let no one change your perception of yourself, of your own reality. Because people pretend well. And don't let this social media fool you, because that just be social media. Then people don't act like that if they're at home when they take all their clumps of goddamn makeup off and take off they lace fronts. And when they take off, these men take off that makeup and that eyeliner they wearing too, and that lip gloss they putting on their lips. They normal humans when they take off them shoes and the clothes. They got sweaty feet, sweaty palms. They perspire too. They cry too. They get weak too. They get sad too. No one is perfect. No one is better than no one on this planet. Just remember that Nikitta Jordan said that. So all those tongues that did those wicked things, they shall kneel at the knee, and their tongues will confess. Because my God says so. Their minds ain't happy. They're scrambling in their brain like they want to be confused and nervous and scared and looking around, scrambled and paranoid. That's how they are. Like they wanted me to cry and don't know which way to go and act, beg them for help. That's how they gonna be. Like they thought I was gonna be homeless and hungry looking around. That's how they are now. That's how they wanted my food to be cold. That's how their food gonna stay cold. It'll never be warm, no matter how much they warm it. Just like that voodoo and hoodoo and fakeness that they thought they were sending the spirituals and priests, they got a frog in their belly and their head is pecked like crows. They're gonna be scrambled brain from trying to play with me. Don't plot and try to send nothing against me. I set those arrows back at your faces. And this is my 2-hour story, my first live. Never be deceived by the deceiver. Use clear discernment. And all the children of God over the world, we're saying the same things in different ways at different times and sharing a testimonial story so you can believe us that this is what people do to us. I just want y'all to pay attention. I got 88 subscribers, and I don't see not one. But I'm pretty sure after this, I'm going to get thousands of views. I'm pretty sure of it because I know how YouTube works. It's all about the motion. And I'm in motion, baby. Use clear discernment. Don't be deceived by the deceiver.